welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle and either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Roberto Baggio. Oh, this is a very good run. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's undercooked that. Zanetti with the clearance.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
And this is Forlan. He's shifting through. It's Forlan! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Messi. Yaya Toure. Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Japan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And this is Messi. Messi! Oh, that could be pivotal! Well, would you believe that? And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
Getting up there! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And here's Shevchenko. And Bas takes a shot! And he hits the net. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Cruyff in acres of space out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Serginho. An instinctive... Oh, good effort! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Great vision. Distributed tidily. Figo. Lovely bit of skill. Incoming to... Oh, great leap! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And this is Roberto Baggio. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Now there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a good foray he's making. Caught offside that time. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. Oh, that's well spotted. Khan gets it clear. Cruyff. Figo. Impressive jump. Has another go! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's there to retrieve it. Looking for options for movement. Crosses it. It's rising! It's in! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Pete.
And a shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish. That's the end of the first 45.
Japan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Japan largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 8.
The second period is underway.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10, el dorsal
Japan
5.
clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that's been won straight back. It's a searching pass. Timber. Mbappe. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now Timber. Gerrard. And it's Figo. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that is expertly dealt with. Figo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Terrific effort! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nice cross out, and he scores! That's been cut out, well played. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the finish! And he stuck it away! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Just one in it now, and it's been given away. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good ball out wide.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Cruyff! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, that's well seen too. Yaya Toure. Oh, they could break here. Looking for the run. And this is Roberto Baggio. Shapes to shoot! And he nearly went all the way.
Roberto Baggio can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Header! could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
And they've got rid. And he's straight offside.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And he cuts out the supply. He's got away. Messi.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Over to the other side. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. He is through here. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Japan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's managed to get free. No foul, says the referee. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And he's picked out the run.
2 minutos de descuento.
Chance! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one...
And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great...
Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Toure tries to clear. Thuram. And he's there to get it away. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bellingham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's having a hit! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The major moment in the game. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Figo, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Impressive jump! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He has a look out. And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Timber gets over and intercepts. Van Basten. Zanetti. He's picked his way through. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! Bellingham with the clearance. Van Basten in the hunt and looking threatening. Timber is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Still goalless. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Chiellini. Now it's Drogba. And it's Zanetti. That is good progress on the left. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Toure makes the interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Hullet. Bellingham. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Greece always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Cruyff. Now it's Figo. And the counter is on. Timber looking to receive it in space. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Hullet. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Toure can clear it away. He is through here. There's the delivery.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And he's got away from him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Messi is behind this one.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Bellingham shapes to shoot. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Figo. Now that looks a decent ball, and he cuts out the supply. Araujo, very much a man of this moment.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vieira. Oh, that's well spotted. Great vision. That has not gone well. Gerrard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Deftly away. Now, can they get him away? That's the end of the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Drogba. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Greece have their third corner. And that was nowhere near his best. Japan are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. It's run loose here. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Timber gets it away. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Pullet is standing over this one.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
And this is Ronaldinho. He's having a shot! And that is well cleared. Good running, strong and purposeful. Not the most accurate pass. Japan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Played into space. That has been cut short. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Greece have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Looking for options for movement. And the shot! And that's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution for Greece. Number 9, Messi. Number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
13,
The first breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Number 18,
Van Basten has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Van Basten. Number 24, Turin. Substitution.
Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a cute ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Schmeichel getting this one clear. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Greece really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could...
Tries a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. He is just caressing the ball. Decent chance! Beckham gets flagged offside. And he's intervened well there. And it's Chiellini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's destined for the flank. Now it's Rashford. Oh, important interception.
Japan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Chance for a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Referee has just said play on. Oh no, this does not look good. Whistle's gone, that's foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked.
Added minutes has been indicated.
It's a really well-measured ball. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Vieira. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. He's put a shade too much on that. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Rashford taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to
Japan
give your
may
support
not have
to our
finished
best
with 11,
stadium.
but they have shown terrific spirit, and they claim the win. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could... He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Dunkirk with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And back to the keeper they go. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Cruyff. He has found the way through. And this is Figo. Figo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ball in towards the middle.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
A probing pass. That's beautifully weighted. Timber calmly anticipates.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a sharp pass. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest, because his biggest contributions always seem to come at the other end of...
And Cruyff! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that was very necessary. And it's Figo. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the ball's gone astray. Aimed beyond the defence. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he's in on goal. It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Cruyff. Van Basten! Van Basten gets flagged offside. Nicely weighted ball. Van Basten. Thuram is there, and he can... Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pirlo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Back to the keeper it goes. Schmeichel, the great organiser of defence. Dunkirk have it back and can go again.
Dunkirk have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Here comes... There's the header! They've scored! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Dunkirk have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Knocks it into space. Pirlo. Bale. Well, there's the clearance. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his... Oh, terrible pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Del Piero goes for the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Turan. Quality ball. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And here comes the corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. Figo. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Dunkirk just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Dunkirk can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So, into the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Rashford. Tries to play it through. Cruyff. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Rashford. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he was alert to it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's not an especially good pass, that. Played back to the goalkeeper. Schmeichel with the clearance. Van Dijk producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And that has put paid to that. Here comes... He's rising! That's another chance! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 10.
Dunkirk are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a...
And a header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Dunkirk are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
That's a little off target. Looking for the run. Leicester spots it and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Rashford receives it in a wide position. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
El dorsal 10.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Hoy se enfrentan
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4, Fabio Cannavaro, será reemplazado por el dorsal 3, Roberto Carlos.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kaká!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Serginho. And here's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Quality ball. Now it's Cruyff. This looks promising. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Leicester can clear it away. A probing pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Roberto Carlos.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yaya Toure gives no quarter whatsoever.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. He's picked his way through. Chris tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get it through? Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Ronaldinho! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Baresi spots it and intercepts.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Serginho gets it clear. Just eases him off the ball.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add...
Great chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he latch on to this? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. And here's Neymar. Gullit will not want to lose out here, not against... He's having a pop! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Gullit clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. Zanetti receives it in a good position here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. Nesta makes the interception. Maldini is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's very neat. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Gullit clears. And it's... He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting. And for the first half, that is that. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
Dunkirk can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Looking to play him in. Goes for a shot! Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. That was good alertness. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Timber. That's a nicely weighted pass. It's Van Basten! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Impressive jump! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Dunkirk have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ronaldinho finds himself offside.
Bullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
They've won a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Howson clears it away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter.
Oh, a gilt edge! Figo! And no mistake. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Figo really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself against this defence now.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually...
Shoots! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's found space here, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Zanetti. Lovely pass, but can he get... It's Gerrard! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That has not gone well. Kajolu. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Great vision. That's been cut out, well played. Pepe. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a pretty loose pass. Probing pass. Cruyff is in a really good position out wide. And this is Figo. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
There's the shot! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Dunkirk leading now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That could spell trouble. He's picked his way through. And that could... Tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Ronaldinho. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vieira tries to pass it through. Now it's Romario. And shot a goal! And that is wildly off target.
Azerbaijan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Nicely weighted ball. Timber gets on his bike and on the move. Looking for the run. Zanetti wants to run onto this. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Timber cuts out the pass. That has ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Pretty robust defending.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Haaland finds himself offside. Vieira. Dunkirk heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And that's real chance! In he goes again! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Towering header! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And this is Cruyff. Vieira. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Changes him with that pass.
There will be 3 minutes
And it's
added
Yaya
time.
Toure. Cruyff has the space to scheme. Ronaldinho. Very much a man of this moment. Pirlo. Can he get it through? And it's half-time. Dunkirk have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less
Please take
ideal.
this opportunity to pay a visit to
And
our
we are
official
up to
store
the
where
break.
memorabilia
Well, I've
from
been left
today's match
almost
are now
breathless here,
available.
Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Dunkirk are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Erling Haaland. Coming on to replace him is
The
number
second period is
23,
underway.
Maradona.
Oh, easy pickings there. Ball's gone out of play. Van Basten, here's onto this. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Deftly away. Ronaldinho does really well there. He is strong. Rice. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Cruyff. He's got away. Van Basten. Corner number 2 then. Garcia claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Van Basten.
I'd be disappointed with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Azerbaijan are looking to go forward now. Now, can they get him away? That's the keeper's ball. Zanetti. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. All the way back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. And this is Figo. They've got a corner here.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Ronaldinho. Number 41, Rice.
And
Number
now a
5,
sudden chance to counter.
Varane. Coming on the field, number 22, Johan Cruyff.
They've got it again.
Number 10,
Figo.
Gullit. Number 2, Marquez. Substitution.
Pirlo. And this is Hullet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Rashford. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's been played through. Pass somewhat off target. Azerbaijan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's an excellent interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. And this is Van Basten. Big chance! And there's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Dunkirk go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And it's Gerrard. Oh, super ball. Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Chance for a shot! Well taken goal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Azerbaijan may be down, but not out just yet. Owned beyond the defence. And he welcomes it in. What a save! Terrific reactions! Shapes to shoot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Zanetti really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very decent chance.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well measured. And this is from Mario. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Nesta has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He'll fancy himself from here. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Maradona! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kajolu. Oh, good climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pirlo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's anyone's ball now. Van Basten. That's been slipped through. Vigo picks it up out wide. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Added minute
And
has been
again!
indicated.
Now who's going to be... And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Zanetti really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. He leaps for it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared without hesitation. Bullet. Maradona. Knocks it into space. Gerrard has it in a wide position. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Van Basten claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
By the entrance gate. Thank you
Well,
very
from
much for your
behind, Jim, that is
cooperation.
some win, isn't it? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other foot.
Figo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi running with intent.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there. And it's Eze. Robson. Figo. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Carlos tries to play it through. Figo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. Robson powering forward here. It's a good run down the right. Gerrard. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Roberto Carlos making good progress. Cruyff aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos looking for the fault. Getting up there! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Gerrard. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. No goals as yet. Figo. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Desai demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. He's a sharp little ball here. Robson. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that's fabulous. Romania are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, you know, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. It can be very effective against teams that like to press high up the pitch.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now then, the ball's come loose. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Cleared without hesitation. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Drogba. And this is Cruyff. Delivers the ball. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Oh, that's nice. Zanetti, he's got away. Zanetti proves just a little bit too strong. Figo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Desai, always a very imposing presence at the back. Spread neatly. Great, and the finish! Dunkirk have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Dunkirk do have a chance to counter here. He's had a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Dunkirk can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So right back into the action.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard. He's picked his way through. A header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. He leaps for it. It's a goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Dunkirk are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Eze in with the challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh no, this does not look good. He's found a way through. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, it's played into... Oh, good. Oh, off the bar. And he's straight offside. Drogba.
Dunkirk are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is...
Gerrard! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Dunkirk have themselves a chance from the spot. This for... And Chet pulls off a sensational save. So can they do it again? Nesta clears. Romania have the chance to go the other way. That is ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. And this is Drogba. Shoots! No, just not quite.
Gerrard is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And it's Figo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now the delivery. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. De Ligt. Cruyff going after that. Hullet. Figo. Looking to play him in.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances.
Drogba! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Drogba certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Gerrard. Eze. Seedorf. Now that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, and it's played into the middle. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Attention, changement.
That's tidy. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. In towards the back stick. Terrific effort! And yes, it's there! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Messi. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Romania really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And claimed it back swiftly. Hullet receives it in a good position here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well read, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times.
Dunkirk can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Changement en cours.
So we have movement on both benches.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Knocks it into space. And he can clear it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Roberto Carlos! Desperate defending required here. Howson getting this one clear. It's a loose ball. Some good work on the right flank here. Towering header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Deftly away. And he's well positioned here. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Gerrard picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're up and running. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks.
And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gerrard. Can he get it through? That looks a cracking ball. Oh, just a keeper now! Cruyff! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. He's had it taken off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. And Cruyff! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here, and a header! Oh, it's coming, in he goes again! Off target by a whisker. Dunkirk leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. He is through here! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Vigo is eyeing up his options in the middle. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Pass somewhat off target. He's having a pop! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Neymar. Beckham, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckham with the cross. Impressive jump! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Looking for the far post. Corner number 2 then. Shoots! And he's there to get it away. He's gone forward. Oh, that Shevchenko! Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Now it's Cruyff. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
And the ball's come loose here. Aims beyond the defence. Figo! And there's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that...
And Shevchenko! Tried to volley, but no.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Figo. It's run loose here. Great defending, strong and determined. Knocks it into space. Beckham with the cross. Oh, good effort! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Dunkirk find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Gerrard tries to play it through. Looking for the run. And this is Figo. And he's gone backward here. Tries to... Towering header! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Definitely not one of his best. Oh, what a waste that one is. The message is clear, none shall pass. But that has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Gerrard. Thinks of Cruyff! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That is a crunching tackle. Rijkaard calmly anticipate. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Dunkirk absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Dunkirk looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
They're on the move again.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 23.
Chiellini. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Getting up there! Just needed better contact.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Now, can they get him away? Cruyff getting forward. It's a pretty loose pass. That's going wide left. Aimed at the far side. He's rising! Oh, he put himself into a great position. Corner number 4 coming up here. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's in on goal. There. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Out of play for a goal kick. Looking to play him in. Taken back almost at once. Neymar receives it in a good position here. That's going to go a long way. Cafu is wide and looking to get onto this. De Ligt attempts a clearance. Serginho clears it away. He's having a hit! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Barcelona awarded another corner. Barcelona have their third corner. That has been knocked clear. Tries from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Yaya Toure. Gerrard. Serginho. Looking for options for movement. Cruyff. Oh, that's well spotted. No outsmarting him this time. He's in! Must! It's Gerrard! And that is a routine catch.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Figo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Diving header! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Defending was strong and firm. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shevchenko! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Rashford. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Serginho. Serginho's cross. Kimmich.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he's had it nicked away. It's a promising position. 75 minutes played. And this is Shevchenko. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Serginho has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Neymar. Now it's Bale.
Pretty robust defending.
Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Cruyff. Could be danger here. And it's Gerrard. It's Gerrard! And the keeper read that really well.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Bale. This could be their final throw of the dice. Barcelona get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's decided to go for it. He's kept it out just. And that has been cleared. Dunkirk are looking to go forward now. He's in plenty of space here. Here's a chance! Outstanding save to keep that out. And that has left him in a heap. Dunkirk have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Figo. Troy takes a shot! And he hits the net! There is a man right at the top of his game! So that's it. It is all over. Dunkirk looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Cruyff, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.